Hello everyone, welcome to your Finnish lesson. I am your teacher, Ida, and I am here to teach you a few words. It's so lovely to see you here on this lesson, and I'm sure you're going to learn a lot. Okay. So today we are starting off with some travel vocabulary. Does anyone know what travel vocabulary is in Finnish? Yes? You there? Almost. It's matkustussanastoa. You can say it in a few different ways. You can say matkustamissanastoa, matkustamissanoja, matkustamissanastoa. But I chose this way of saying it because I feel like it makes the most sense. Okay, so I would like to start off with some simple names of vehicles and locations. Let's start with some vehicles, okay? So, car. Car in Finnish is a very easy one. Yes. It's the same as it is in German if you have studied. It's Auto. 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 Yes. A bus. Is another very easy one. There is 2 words for it. The first one is very easy. Does someone know what bus in Finnish is? Yes. It's bussi. Bussi. There is a more difficult word that you should recognize, but you can always use this one. Here. Linja-auto. Linja-auto. Does someone know why there is a little line in between? This is a combination word. And when in a combination word, the first word ends with the same letter as the second word starts, we need to put a line there because it's pronounced linja-auto and not linja-auto. You know, linja-auto, not linja-auto. It's very important to note small things like this, because it can be difficult to read words if you write them incorrectly. They might even be unrecognizable to some people. Next, let's do train. Oh, no, let's do taxi first, because this is an easy one. Taxi in Finnish is taxi. Taxi. You just pronounce it differently. Instead of saying taxi, you say taxi. Taxi. Yes. Yes. Now let's do a rain. A train. What is train? Train in Finnish. This is quite a short and easy word to learn, which is nice because some words are not easy, like linja-auto. Yes? Yes. Correct. It's juna. 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 It's juna. Yes. Quite an easy word, and it's easy to pronounce as well. Now let's do a tram. Tram in Finnish is raitiovaunu. Often we call it ratikka, ratikka, but the correct word would be raitiovaunu. Yes. And now here you can see that when the combination word ends with a different letter, then next to it starts with, it only works like this with vowels. So when it doesn't and then start with the same vowel, then it's just raitiovaunu, and there is no line in between. Yes, very easy, isn't it? Or not. It can be complicated, but you will learn it. Next, subway. Subway in Finnish is metro, and I'm pretty sure that this is a word that some of you already know, because in many other languages you also say metro instead of saying subway, and Finnish is one of those languages. This is a loan word, another one. Yes. Now let's swap color, okay? I'm gonna take a blue pen next. Yes. Next, we're gonna do a ship. A ship in Finnish is laiva. Laiva. Yes, that is an easy word. Laiva. And a ferry would be lautta. Lautta. can say laiva when you're speaking of a ferry in Finnish, especially when you're speaking of a travel ferry, you know, a ferry that takes you and your car over a small piece of sea. Those are very common in Finland. You can travel from Helsinki to Tallinn or from Turku to Stockholm with a ferry, and it's really common and really affordable in Finland. And a lot of people call them laiva in Finnish, but in English you would still say ferry. You can also say lautta or autolautta, which means a car ferry. Car ferry, yes. And a boat in Finnish. Does someone know what a boat in Finnish is? Yes. Another easy word, it's vene. Boat is vene. Vene. That might give you a little trouble to pronounce it, but vene. 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 Yes. Perfect. And plane. Plane in Finnish is lentokone. And this is a Finnish, a proper Finnish word again. You might notice that the words that are very close to the English words or to words in other languages are often loan words, but there is a lot of Finnish original words also, like lentokone and vene and lautta and laiva. They are all, except the car ferry, the auto is loan word, obviously. But lentokone literally means a flight machine. Flight machine. Lento means flight or flying, and kone means machine. That's similar to us saying a computer, a PC. In Finnish is tietokone. 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 That means knowledge machine. Knowledge. Tietokone machine. See? Yeah, it's quite interesting. I think those are most of the ways that you can travel. So, let's go through them quickly again. Because, as my father would say, repetitio est mater studiorum. It's Latin and it means repetition is the mother of learning. So, say with me. Okay, say with me. Car, auto. Car, auto. Bus, bussi. Bus, bussi. Bus, linja auto. Linja auto. Taxi, taxi. Train, juna. Train, juna. Tram, raitiovaunu. Tram, raitiovaunu. Or, what was it? Ratikka. Ratikka, yes. Subway, metro. Subway, metro. Ship, laiva. Ship, laiva. Ferry, lautta. Autolautta. Boat, vene. Boat, vene. Plane, lentokone. Plane, lentokone. Okay. Next, we are going to learn the places that you usually travel to. So you might already know what home is. Home, yes, it's koti. Home is koti. Home, koti. And a hotel is an easy one. Hotel in Finnish is hotelli. Hotelli. This is a pattern with Finnish loanwords that we add an I to the end, and sometimes we double the consonant. Hotelli. And many other words work like this. But the I just goes to the end. Loanwords. Next, let's say bus stop. Bus stop. This is a difficult word. Bussipysäkki or linja-autopysäkki. Bussipysäkki, linja-autopysäkki, linja-autopysäkki. I can't really give any other advice except to read it many times, write it down many times, and say it out loud many times, and you will learn it. A train station in Finnish is juna-asema. Now here you notice the same thing we had before with linja-auto. We have juna, ends with an A, and asema. Juna-asema, a train station. Train station. Juna-asema. And the A ends the train, the A starts the asema, which means there needs to be a line. Yes. Yes. And airport. Airport in Finnish is lentokenttä. 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 Lento means flight. Again, like lentokone. This is lentokenttä. Lento means flight. And kenttä means a field. Right? A field or an open area in general. A field where you grow something would be a pelto. But an open field is kenttä. Yes. Yes, and yes. Okay, you're learning very quickly. Last thing we want to do is dogs. Wait. Give me a second. Okay, so A dock or a port in Finnish would be satama, satama. And I do not want you to confuse this with the curse word satana. That's written differently. It has two A's there and an N instead of a M. So satama is the dock, a port, harbor, a general word for wherever you dock the ships, you know, and where you can get on a ship. That's satama. Yes. And I think we still should do a word, a terminal, because those exist at airports and ports. So that would be terminali. Okay, so here you see the same phenomenon that we had with hotel. Hotel is hotelli. Terminal is terminali. Right? There is that I at the end. That Finnish loan word I added to the end. Right? Yeah. It's very, very common. Now, please repeat with me through all of the words. Yes. So, home is koti, hotel is hotelli, bus stop is bussipysäkki or linja-autopysäkki, train station is juna-asema, airport is lentokenttä, dock or port is satama, and terminal is terminali. And once more, home, koti, hotel, hotel, bus stop, bussipysäkki, or linja-autopysäkki. Yes, train station, juna-asema, airport, lentokenttä, dock or port, satama, terminal, terminali. Perfect, perfect. You are learning so fast. I'm so proud of you. Okay, let's get us another pen again, because it's fun to change colors, is it not? And next, let's learn some sentences. So, if you want to learn, for example, where is, you want to get somewhere. Where is hotel? Where is train station? Where is a bus stop? Where is the airport? Right? Okay. Where is in Finnish is where is missä on hotelli, missä on bussipysäkki, missä on juna-asema, missä on lentokenttä, missä on satama. And this is easy because you never need to change the form of the word that you're picking. But next we are asking how to get somewhere, and that's when you need to change the form of the word. Okay? So So kuinka pääsen is how do I get to. And here comes the difficult part. You need to change the form of the words. So kuinka pääsen hotellille? LLE at the end there. You see that? How do I get to the hotel? Right? Kuinka pääsen satamaan? How do I get to the docks? And here, this is an exception because it has an A and end, but the others do have an LLE end. So just remember that this one goes like this, but the others go the others have the LLE ending, which is very easy to remember. But the satamaan has an AN ending. So, kuinka pääsen hotellille? Kuinka pääsen satamaan? Kuinka pääsen lentokentälle? Kuinka pääsen juna-asemalle? Kuinka pääsen bussipysäkille? Okay. So, let's start again. Where is missä on? Missä on hotelli? Missä on bussipysäkki? Missä on juna-asema? Missä on lentokenttä? Missä on satama? How do I get to? Kuinka pääsen hotellille? Kuinka pääsen juna-asemalle? Kuinka pääsen bussipysäkille? Kuinka pääsen lentokentälle? Kuinka pääsen satamaan? Okay. Yes. And there was one more thing. Instead of kuinka, you can say miten pääsen. Kuinka pääsen, miten pääsen. Miten is like, what way do I get? In what way? And kuinka is how. Yes, but both of them work. Both you can use. Yes. Let's also learn some easy ways to explain where things are. This is quite difficult, so we are not going to get into this too deeply. We're just going to do a few sentences. And next lesson, you can learn more. But I feel like there's already so much information that you've learned that there's no point trying to explain you much more. It's near. It's near. In Finnish is se on lähellä. It is near. Yes, se on lähellä. Lähellä means near. It's far. In Finnish would be se on kaukana. Se on kaukana. It is far. Se on kaukana. turn right in Finnish is käänny oikealle. Käänny oikealle. Turn right, käänny oikealle. You can also say it's on the right, which would be se on oikea. It is at right, like it's on the right. Se on oikealla. Turn right, käänny oikealle. It's on the right. Se on oikealla. And turn left. Käänny vasemmalle. Käänny vasemmalle. Turn left. And it's on the left would be se on vasemmalla. It's on the left side. Se on vasemmalla. Turn left. Käänny vasemmalle. It's on the left side. Se on vasemmalla. Okay, so let's go from here. It's near. Se on lähellä. It's near. Se on lähellä. Right. It's far. Se on kaukana. It's far. Se on kaukana. Yes. Turn right. Käänny oikealle. Turn right. Käänny oikealle. It's on the right. Se on oikealla. It's on the right. Se on oikealla. Turn left. Käänny vasemmalle. Turn left. Käänny vasemmalle. It's on the left. Se on vasemmalla. It's on the left. Se on vasemmalla. Yes. Yes. Okay. That was all for today. Thank you for listening so patiently. Remember that you should repeat all of this at home because repetitiones mater studiorum. You know how it works. So go through all of the words and sentences once you get home, and again a day before next lesson, and preferably one time in between as well. But I know that you don't want to. So once when you get home and once right before the next lesson. Okay? Yes. Perfect. Thank you for being at the lesson, and I will see you, my lovelies, my dears. I will see you at the next lesson. Bye bye.